we're gonna need some bands, some resistant bands, a mat, and a set of light and medium dumbbells. I have 5s and 8s. So let me just start off by explaining to you guys, I am eight weeks postpartum. So I'm not too sure of my strength yet. So for most of my workouts, I choose these 2 sets of dumbbells and then I just increase as I go. So for certain moves, I would rather do higher reps, so I go for my lower weight. And whenever I do like back moves, I like to do my heavier weight, which would be like a 10, 15 pound. And we're not doing those moves today, but that's how I choose which size dumbbell I am going to need. So today's workout may be about 10 minutes. It's not going to be very long. I'm creating this for you guys so you can see a sneak peek of what my postpartum series is going to be like. I'm super excited about it. I also have my baby who is just hanging out right there. His name is Luke. He is probably going to be part of this because he's already starting to make noise and he sounds kind of cranky because he is super gassy. I'm sure you guys understand that if you are a mom. So he is going to be part of my workout. So if I have to drop my dumbbells and pick him up, I'll explain how to modify those certain moves with you. So we're just going to do a super quick stretch. I am currently doing a planks giving and push-up challenge right now. So if you are part of that group, we're going to stretch out our arms first. And a really, really good move I like to do to stretch out my shoulders and my arms is put your arm like this, reach this arm out, and turn and look to the left. It stretches both arms and it feels amazing. All right, let's get started. We don't have much time to waste. So we're gonna start off with curtsies. We're gonna do curtsy lunge with a curl. So I'm gonna choose my 8 pounds. For most of these moves, it's gonna be total moves. So you're gonna be doing arms, it's compound moves. You're gonna be doing arms with your legs. So if you're postpartum, be sure to engage your core throughout all of this. So every single time before you go down for the lunge, you need to make sure that you are stepping in and bringing your belly button towards your spine. That is called engaging. And if at any point the dumbbells get heavy, just drop down and do a lighter set. So this workout, like I said, is going to be about 10 minutes. So each move, we're going to do 15 reps. If you choose to do heavier weights, you might want to switch to the lighter weights. So you curl and lunge. And it's very important that you keep your core engaged, your back up, and you go down to a 90-degree angle every single time. And if at any point these get heavy, just drop them down. Get another one. Last one. Okay, I'm going to drop mine and get my 5s because we're going to do a deadlift with a reverse fly. So we're going to do, you're going to come down, and when you come down, you fly. Now, if you're postpartum, this might be kind of tricky for balance, which is a good reason to do these moves. So you do need to make sure, you're going to hear me say it throughout the entire workout, you need to make sure you're engaging your core. It's okay if you fall, just get your balance. Other leg. All right. We're going to drop down. So we're going to do compound moves, 2 compound moves, do a cardio move, and we're going to rotate. So drop down into mountain climbers. To modify mountain climbers, you just keep your foot down and you tap each foot. Or you could just hold plank like this the entire time. Those are a few different ways you can modify a mountain climber, but if not, you should be doing this. All right. Next move, and you will see me pulling my pants probably every move because I'm in between sizes. That's the great part about being postpartum, is nothing fits you right. So they're kind of falling off, which is a great thing, but now nothing fits because my other ones are too small. I'm actually gonna grab my mat because we're gonna do moving push-ups, and I am not doing my push-ups on my knees just quite yet. I'm not strong enough. I'll do a few, but I can't do that many. So, moving push-ups. You're gonna go out to the right and do a wide push-up. Go to the left, wide push-up. If you're on your toes, then you just do the exact same thing. 7, 8, 9, 15. Okay, keep that mat and grab a band. And we're gonna put that band around our thigh. I got my bands from Hope Fitness Gear. They donate a certain amount of profit to a charity. So I always like to support people that do things like that. Okay. We're gonna do something called surrender with a band, which means we're about to kill our legs. So, you can do this a few different ways. If you don't have bands, grab a set of weights. You probably just need light weights. I would do 5s or 3s. If you don't have anything, you could do this without any band. I like to fold my mat. If you have a mat that doesn't move, then you don't need to fold it. Just this particular mat that I chose to use kind of moves a little bit, so I actually might need to fold it. All right, so put your knees on the mat. And a surrender is you come up, and when you come up, your butt stays down. You're going to be in a squat the entire time. And you go back down with that same leg. So that was 1. You know, I'm actually going to do this without the mat. It's kind of messing me up because it's supposed to look like this. Last one on this leg. So now come up with that other leg and go back down with that leg. Last one. Okay, take that band off. We're going to do 30 seconds of squat jumps. A few different ways we can do this. You can squat and jump, or squat on your toes. It kind of just depends on if you're doing high impact or not. If you're newly postpartum, then you might just need to do them on your toes, but I challenge you to try a few jumps and then go to your toes. That's what I do. I'm gonna be doing a few jumps and then I'll go to my toes. So let's get started. Three, two, one. All right, I'm gonna grab my 8s. And as you can tell, we don't take many breaks. Like I said, this is a 10-minute workout. We don't have time for breaks. You can take a break when you're done. Okay, so we're gonna do one leg shoulder press. We're gonna do 7 on each side. So whenever you bring your leg up, I would like it to be at a 90-degree angle, and you're gonna press up, and the leg's gonna stay there. This is gonna work on your balance, and you need to make sure you engage your core. Switch legs. Last one. Okay, I'm gonna keep this weight. We're gonna do a lunge kickback. So you're gonna get deep, deep, deep in your lunge, like deep. This hand gets here. You're gonna row up and kick back. And when you kick back, this part of your arm does not move. So it stays still, just like that. And stay deep in your lunge so we could do total body and move and work our legs and our arms at the same time. Okay, switch. Row up and go back. Last one. All right. Okay, so this is our last 30-second cardio move. It's actually going to be more of a burnout, and then we're going to do 2 core moves and then we're done. So I am going to stick with my 8s. Okay, we're going to do curl burnout. So we're going to do a full curl. Start curling. We're going to do this for a few seconds. Okay, now hold your right arm, and we're going to do a bottom curl. Hold the left arm, do the bottom curl for the right arm. Okay, real quick, tricep tricep extension burnout. So this is your stance. Your arms are close together to your head. And you're just burning it up. All right, let's drop down to our mat. We're going to do scissors. So the way that you can modify a scissor, back is flat, hands a little bit underneath your butt. Modified scissor looks like this. Core is engaged. Regular scissor looks like this. And I'm not going to lie to you, I am not strong in my core right now for obvious reasons. So my scissors go from bent leg to up here, and then I try to do a few full out. So we're going to do 30 of those. And like I said, sometimes they're full out, and then sometimes I have to do this for a few seconds. It just depends. Don't be upset if you're not strong enough to do a full scissor. And your legs are supposed to be straight, by the way. Last one. Okay, roll up. And our last move is going to be a twist, a Russian twist with a band. So the band goes around your thigh. And there's a few different ways we can modify this move as well. Okay. So, one modification, legs a little bit apart, and then you twist with your weight. Other modification is heels on the ground and twist. Another way you could do this move, feet down, and when you twist to the right, your right leg comes up. Okay, so those are the few different ways you can do this. Choose a way that is strong enough for you to stay in the move the entire time. And let's go. Last one. And that's it. Go ahead and stretch. One leg out, right leg in. Pull that leg back and get in pigeon pose. Switch sides. Now I'm really, really tight, so I can't go down very far, but you may be able to. Now grab that band you were using, and to stretch our shoulders, I like to pull it back. Stretch those arms out. I'm sure that feels really good. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please feel free to message me if you have any questions about modifying, or if you have any questions about just being postpartum and getting back into the hang of, routine of working out and such. I would love to help you. My postpartum series is going to be released beginning of December 2019. I cannot wait to help you, so look forward to talking to you.